Hi everybody, I'm Fox 21 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Matt Meister, and I am back here at Wild Blue, an animal sanctuary for cats and kittens in Black Forest, as we are talking Fancy Feast 2.1, our annual fundraiser online again this year. We're excited for it to kick off. There are so many ways that you can help us out. Let's go into the sanctuary here and take a look at what's happening. And Fancy Feast 2.1 will start on Thursday, August 12th at noon. It'll run through the weekend, so through 5 o'clock on Sunday, August 15th. We have several ways that we're learning more about Wild Blue and supporting Wild Blue. We've got an awesome online auction with the opportunity to take a trip, maybe do a little bit of simulator time with some friends at United Airlines. There's some cool Harley-Davidson merchandise as well. You can fund the need and pick specific parts of the Wild Blue operation, determine where your money is going to go to specific things we do here to help the cats and kittens at Wild Blue. Probably my favorite thing though is the calendar. You might remember this from last year. Here's the deal, you have to be registered for Fancy Feast 2.1. You want to do it by August 1st because that's when we take a whole group of cats and kittens and we start voting on who we want to move on to the finals. And it's $1 every time you want to vote. Yeah, we're trying to raise money here. Don't forget about that. But if you have one that's really important to you, spend a few bucks and get that cat into the next round. Because this year we have a special thing. Top 2 cats are going to be our centerfolds. Right? Can you imagine that? So yes, we're excited about the calendar this year. We'll have 2 rounds of voting for that. And so it's going to be a good time. But I have something special to show you. Come with me. One of the things that we are raising money for this year is to support our new critical care unit. And I am here with Anna, who has a bunch of little kittens. And we're going to talk a little bit about bottle feeding them because that's one of the things that will be done in the critical care unit. And we need lots of volunteers for that. Bottle feeding little kitties with small stomachs needs to be done 24 hours a day. So whether it's just a small few hour shift or whatever time you can give, we are in serious need of that here at Wild Blue. So Anna, why don't you tell us a little bit about what the trick is to bottle feeding a little kid?
Well, for one thing, you have to do it every 4 hours, especially when they're young. It's pretty simple. Usually, like Peter Pan here, he just took the bottle real good, he's sucking it. You know, he's drinking when his ears twitch.
Okay.
He's not doing it as much at the moment, just he's
Okay. Well, he looks like he's getting after it there. He's putting his claws out. He's sort of feeling real happy right now.
Yeah. Sometimes they need while they're drinking and everything, and sometimes they take more, sometimes they take less. And after they eat, you want to potty them. So I can show you how to do that too if you want.
Well, you know, being a dad of some kids, I know how that part works. But you get the idea that it takes a lot of work, a lot of volunteer time. We have more than 300 volunteers here at Wild Blue. But again, our critical care center is one of the things we're raising money for this year, and we sure do need your help. In addition to raising funds to support the daily operations here at the sanctuary, we're always improving what we do at Wild Blue, and I'm here in Steads Alley, which is new from last year. Part of the money that we raised constructed the alley, and it's really a second barrier from our catios because Anstead was a cat that always got out. Now if that happens, somebody escapes one of the catios, we still know where they are here in Anstead's Alley. And I've been trying to make some friends here, and you know, you turn the camera on, everybody gets a little bit camera shy, but pretty cool to see the cats out enjoying the shade on the nice days in Colorado like they are today. Hey, good news. Reminder, one of the things that we're raising money for is the critical care unit, but it's under construction. We've paid for the building. Funds that we raise from this point forward are going to fill out the building with the equipment that we need to provide for the animals that we care for here at Wild Blue. We need your help in a big way, so we ask you to be extra generous this year at Fancy Feast 2.1. And we're continuing our tour of the sanctuary at Maya's Wild Heart Village. This is where our feral cats get to live out their days as cats would be. And hey, it's a jungle in there, if you know what I'm saying. Cats being cats. Some cats end up in a situation where that's what they need and they're just not ready for human contact, or they've had some traumatic experience that puts them in that situation. And so, we're a no-kill shelter, a no-kill sanctuary, and so we are so honored to give these cats the joy of living out their days here at Wild Blue. All right, this is our last stop. We're at Kayleens Cradle, and it's one of the newer areas here at Wild Blue, and it's, I think, a really neat area because we bring feral cats here who are either pregnant or have just had kittens, and they get their own catios to be able to sort of learn to interact with people, and the idea being that the cats, or the kittens at least, become adoptable. And some of the mom cats have become adoptable too, so really, really cool. Anna's in here helping me, and she's got one of the cats. Is this one of the kittens? Yep. Right here? So this is the only kitten left from a litter of 4. The other 3 have already been adopted. So, we're doing work on transitioning moms from feral cats to adoptable animals, and their babies get to have good homes as well. All part of the great work that we do here at Wild Blue, and this is one of the ways that you can help us in this year's Fancy Feast. Well, so that's about it. There's a lot going on out here. What we're doing here at Wild Blue continues to grow. We continue to help more cats, and there are more cats in need. And so we invite you to be generous this year. Again, thanks for being part, or please be a part, of Fancy Feast 2.1 starting at noon on August 12th. That's a Thursday. It'll end at 5 o'clock on Sunday, August 15th. Again, we've got an auction. We've got Fund the Need. You can vote for your favorite cats to be in the calendar. All kinds of good stuff we're doing here at Wild Blue. Go to the website, text us to get signed up. We'll start communicating with you and get you all set up and ready to go as we are ready to celebrate Fancy Feast 2.1 2021 coming soon. Thanks for watching.